Good evening and welcome to all of you here tonight. My name is Stina Cowan and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 12th Nordic Lights Film Festival. The Nordic Lights Film Festival is part of the National Nordic Museum's programming, and I have had the privilege to run this festival since 2009, and it has been so wonderful to see how much it has grown over the years. Last year's festival took place right before the whole world pretty much went virtual. And although I miss seeing you all so much live, and I really do, we all do, we are so grateful that we can offer the Nordic Festival films to you from the comfort of your home. And we are so happy that so many of you are tuning in this year. We are very thankful to our partners and our sponsors. We want to especially thank NIFTY, which is the National Film Festival of Talented Youth. This is the biggest, I believe, film festival for emerging filmmakers in the world. And this year we are partnering with them, and and the festival includes a shorts program by NIFTY filmmakers. You will hear from Dan Hudson of NIFTY in just a little bit. Also, a huge thank you to our sponsors, Scan Design Foundation, Barbara Osher, Visit Ballard, Svea, For Culture, the Office of Arts and Culture, and Arts Fund, and the Seattle Times. Tonight, you will hear from filmmakers and actors and partners, as well as learn more about this year's lineup. At the end of this fairly short program, we're anticipating 20 to 30 minutes, we will go over some of the technical aspects of the festival. And after we toast to the 2021 Nordic Lights Film Festival, I hope you join me in a toast, I will stay on to answer questions, and we ask that you put those questions in the Q&A on your screen. I also want to mention that we cannot, unfortunately, we're going to show a few videos, and we can unfortunately not do anything about the volume from our end. So we ask that you turn up your own computer, or if you wear headphones, that's also good. And lastly, we are going to record this talk today, so you can visit it later if you wish. The interest for international film in general in the United States has never been bigger, and especially Nordic films have found growing international recognition. Film is a unique way to experience other cultures and gain understanding of people and cultures different from our own. This is perhaps more important now than ever. When we can't travel to see the world, we appreciate even more that we can experience it from home, even if it's on a screen. The world of international film is exceptional, not only because it opens our eyes to worlds that are different from our own, but at the same time very clearly demonstrates how much we have in common. The films this year are very specific to the respective countries, while the themes explored are very universal. This is Nordic Lights Film Festival 2021. The trailer showed all our feature films, and this year we offer a wide range of wonderful films. You will meet a group of unexpected runway fashion models in the Swedish documentary Catwalk. This heartwarming story took Sweden by storm when it was released. A forgotten artist's life changes when she meets a younger art critic in the Finnish film Helen, about this Finnish artist Helen Scherfbeck. In the award-winning Beware of Children, a tragic incident in a schoolyard leads to questions about guilt and responsibility. What do you do when local law dictates that in order to keep your land, you have to bring a son into your family and give birth to, and you give birth to yet another girl? This dilemma is the center of the movie The Birdcatcher's Son, based on true events on the Faroe Islands in the 19th century. In the very contemporary Finnish film Games People Play, a group of friends spending a weekend together have to decide if they can grow into adulthood together or if they have to go their separate ways. In The Good Trader, we meet Henrik Kaufmann, the Danish ambassador to Washington in 1939 when World War II started, and who declared himself to be the only true representative of a free Denmark in opposition to the Nazis. A woman so afraid of change and anything that is different from what she's used to alienates people around her. Can her only son stand up to her? In the Icelandic film, The Garden, you will find out. Our second Icelandic feature, The Last Fishing Trip, which is somewhat an equivalent of the American film The Hangover, I think, in some ways. It features 6 friends who are going on their annual fishing trip. What can go wrong? As it turns out, a lot. The observant viewer will find the Icelandic actress Halldóra Geirharðsdóttir from Woman at War in both the Icelandic films this year. In The Garden, she plays the neighbor, and in The Last Fishing Trip, she has a small role as a police officer. When Hannah returns home to her small town, she finds out that her beloved father has in secret lived as his true self, Marianne, for many years. When Marianne wants to come out, Hannah has a hard time adjusting. The film, My Father, Marianne, is loosely based on the book about the real-life Marianne written by her daughter. In the Norwegian film Diana's Wedding, we find a couple who love to have fun, but perhaps at the expense of their daughter Diana and her brother. Seen through the eyes of Diana, named after the princess, we follow Diana growing up, as well as the roller coaster of her parents' marriage. Our shorts program is always appreciated, and I have to say that I am always amazed at how much content filmmakers manage to fit into sometimes just a few minutes of film. In these short films, we will find drama, laughter, music from a Sami artist, an Oscar contender animated film, coming-of-age stories, relationship dramas, a mockumentary about an aging Pippi Longstocking, and even a film about the zombie apocalypse. This year, we have 2 separate shorts programs. In addition to the regular Nordic Shorts program, we have, as I mentioned earlier, thanks to Nifty, an additional series of shorts by emerging filmmakers from the Nordic countries. Now, let's hear from some of our filmmakers, partners, and actors.
Hi, my name is Dan Hudson. I am the executive director of the National Film Festival for Talented Youth. And I am super excited that we were able to partner on this year's edition of the Nordic Lights Film Festival. I've been a personal fan of the festival for a number of years, and just a fan of Scandinavian cinema in general. So it was really exciting to be able to find a way to collaborate, thanks to a funder that has been very near and dear to NIFTY's heart for a number of years. They've been working with us for over a decade now, referring to the Scan Design Foundation, who work to strengthen U.S.-Danish relations. And we have also worked with our partner peer organization over in Denmark, called Station Next, to produce a panel with some of the young filmmakers whose shorts are selected for this year's Nordic Lights Film Festival, who are filmmakers that also have come through the National Film Festival for Talented Youth. So just a lot of really incredible emerging filmmakers who they are truly some of the best films from our most recent festival edition, including multiple jury winners over some very stiff competitions. So very, very amazing films, very incredible filmmakers. So please check out their films, screening in a shorts film package, and also a panel discussion talking about what it's like to be an emerging filmmaker in the Scandinavian film industry. Thanks again to Nordic Lights Film Festival for having us as a partner this year.
Hello, Seattle. This is Gísli Darri Halldórsson, director of Yes People. I am in Iceland now, and I hope it's not as dark and gray as it is here for you guys. Well, anyway, you're watching movies, so hopefully you're nourishing your soul. I am an independent filmmaker. I've been making animated music videos, narrative animated music videos, and I'm a professional character animator as well. Worked in lots of different fields: films, shorts, music videos, and ads and TV shows. The film Yes People was a really long-term project. It was a kind of my effort to finally make a film that had funding and wasn't just something that I did over the weekend for no money at all and very little resources. So I'm very proud of the film because finally I feel like I did something that was close to what I was dreaming of. It's been quite a ride since it came out in Norway 2020. It was premiered at Minimalen. It's been shown at around 40 festivals and done really well. I'm very happy. I thought the high points last year were when it went to Palm Springs, Shortfest, and Annecy. And I thought last month that this was going to be it. And I thought the festival period was petering out, but it got shortlisted for an Oscar. And this was wonderful news, of course. So at the moment, you are just observing an Icelandic person trying not to float in the air, trying to manage his expectations. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the film. And I would actually really like to visit Seattle. It sounds really good. You have a great musical history, and it's one of the American areas that I'm quite attracted to. So maybe one day. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ása Helga Hjörleifsdóttir, and I am the director and writer of the short film Last Dance in the Nordic Shorts section at the Nordic Lights Film Festival. I so wish I could be there in person, but it's also a pleasure to know that you are watching, and I hope you enjoy the film. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Katya Gorham, the writer and director of the short film I'm Listening, which is showing in the festival. I wish we could be there in person, but it's online now, so I hope you enjoy.
Hello Seattle and Nordic Lights Film Festival. My name is Jenni Toivoniemi, and I'm the writer and director of Games People Play. I'm so happy that my film is part of your festival this year, and so very sad it is this year when I can't be there to share it with you. I hope the film makes you feel nostalgic and wild and all the other feelings. Let's enjoy cinemas together in the hopefully near future.
Hello, my name is Sara Margrethe Oskal, and I'm the director of COVID Side Effects. I would like to have been there and watched the movie together with you, but I hope you will enjoy and laugh a bit of my film. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Beth Barrett. I'm the artistic director at SIF, and congratulations to the Nordic Lights Film Festival on your opening night. Seattle is so lucky to have such a rich tapestry of film festivals covering so many different regions and areas. And we are just so lucky to have Nordic Lights Film Festival within our festival family. Seattle International Film Festival also shows a lot of Nordic films. We run April 8 to 18 this year on the virtual platform. And we'd love you to join us if you haven't gotten a fill of all of your Nordic films. Congratulations on your opening night.
My name is Richard Holbert, writer-director living in the very southeast of Sweden, by the sea, in the district of Österlen, which is the fruit landscape with the painter's favorite hazy light. The film, The Birdcatcher's Son, is set in quite another time and in quite another landscape. The harsh, merciless and rocky landscape of the Faroe Islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by water, unprotected from the weather forces. The shooting was a very intense period when I and my team lived in the middle of this unbelievable nature, but also in the middle of the now living relatives of the real main characters, which generated a very specific creative atmosphere. The Birdcatcher's Son is based on a true story, but very little is known about the characters. Therefore, I was a bit anxious when I was about to present the script for the locals. But it turned out very well. The people more than accepted it. They really welcomed it as a possible truth. Many of the relatives were extras in the film, and finally, no one knew whether the scenes we filmed had happened in real life or not. We lived the legend together. The story is set at the end of the 19th century, but the inner drama shoots right into our own times, and that is the reason why I wanted to make The Birdcatcher's Son. I hope you will enjoy watching it.
So that was some of our filmmakers. I hope you enjoyed their greetings. Just this afternoon, we received a greeting from Danish actor Ulrich Thompson, and he's the lead actor in The Good Trader. We didn't have time to edit his greeting into this film, but we wanted to share it with you nevertheless. Ulrich Thompson is famous to anyone familiar with Danish cinema. Some of his bigger parts have been in films such as The Inheritance, Adam's Apples, The Celebration, and many more. He is also known to an American audience for his role in the TV series The Blacklist. Here is Ulrich Thompson.
Hello everybody, this is Ulrich Thompson. I'm very happy to learn that The Good Trader is included in this year's Nordic Lights Film Festival. I wish I could be there. I cannot due to COVID-19 restrictions. Furthermore, I'm in the Faroe Islands shooting a film, hence this lovely beard. But in any ways, I wish you a lovely week of cinema. Bye-bye, see you next time.
So, as you heard from Dan Hudson, we have some pre-recorded sessions with filmmakers. One is with the nifty filmmakers, and one is with 3 of the short filmmakers in our shorts program. You actually saw them in the program. It's Katya Gorham, Åsa with Last Dance, and Sara Margareta Oskal with COVID side effects. The panel with these filmmakers was moderated by Amanda Dockstader from the University of Washington. They will be available to you shortly and on our YouTube channel. And you will, I think, enjoy listening into the behind the scenes of these filmmakers' amazing films. And now we're gonna go over some technical tips or things that might be issues. And this is something you should have received in your email already, but we've gotten a lot of questions, and we're doing this a little different maybe than other festivals. So you can actually watch the films anytime starting tomorrow through the 13th. And you choose your own schedule. So if you have a pass, you watch the films in whatever order you like. Once you start a film, you have 24 hours to complete it. And you can start and stop if you want, but not restart. So once you start, you shouldn't turn it off. Other questions have been if you need an Elevent account to watch the films. And if you have a pass, you do. If you have an individual ticket, you receive a code that you just plug into the site. And then we have had some conversations with people who have had problems logging in. And what we found is that if you either refresh your browser or if you reset your password, that has helped a lot of people. Also, and I'm going to put this in the chat, we received just very late on Friday or yesterday, we received this, and I'm going to, yeah, actually, I will email this to those of you who haven't received it yet. Or maybe I can ask my colleague, Kate, if she can put this in the chat. That would be wonderful. So here there are information about what kind of devices. You can use most devices, but if you have questions, and there's also information on how you put this on your TV instead of if you don't want to sit by your computer. And we are going to do a toast for those who want. I want you to join me in a toast for the Nordic Lights Film Festival 2021. I hope you make popcorn. I hope you sit back. I hope you enjoy all these films.